What's up, guys? Slow-mo back here, slapping you with another video. Today we're going to talk about a game that was a nice little surprise at the PlayStation Showcase, and that game is Project Eve. Project Eve definitely got a lot of people's attention during the PlayStation Showcase, some for reasons that are other than the gameplay, if you know what I mean. But regardless of that, let's really get into what this game is. And Project Eve is an action game focused on melee combat. It has a lot of similarities to games in the past like Bayonetta, Nier Automata, Devil May Cry. And outside of the visual presentation, the game looks stellar running on Unreal Engine. Now, the developer for Project Eve is a little known Korean game developer called Shift Up. Now, Shift Up in the past have only made 2 other games. Those games are mobile games. I know some people would say, oh, that's a red flag. I wouldn't say that. Prior to Genshin Impact coming out, MiHoYo had only made mobile games as well. So I wouldn't dismiss a developer just because they've only done mobile up until now. That said, Shift Up also has 2 separate studios. One is First Child Studio, which works on their mobile game Destiny Child and their upcoming other mobile game, Nikki the Goddess of Victory. But the studio that's working on Project Eve is called the Eve Studio. They have completely separate locations with fully established development teams that are more than willing to get the games to reach the kind of goals that they're trying to achieve. Now, what is Project Eve about? Well, Project Eve, according to art director Young-tae Kim, Project Eve takes place in a future where mankind has lost the war against an alien species or alien force called the natives, the natives. Weird name, I know. But in losing that war, they escape to the space stations that surround Earth called colonies. And meanwhile, while they were trying to rebuild in the colonies, Earth had fallen into ruin. Time passes and the colonies have resolved themselves to try to reclaim Earth by sending paratrooper units down to the planet to try to reclaim it. Now, the main heroine in this game is Eve, and Eve is one of those paratroopers, and she'll go back down to the planet. She'll, of course, fight the enemies, and she'll also befriend other survivors on Earth and work with them to try to reclaim the planet. That's the kind of story that we're rolling with. In my opinion, the story isn't really the big draw to this game, nor will it be when it comes out. That's really kind of just the backdrop and the basis of justifying what's happening on screen. And what's happening on screen is really dynamic, awesome looking combat from pretty nice looking visuals. Now, Young-tae Kim has also said that they are about halfway through the development of this game. He says that many parts of the system are complete. Their resources are all currently at mass production. So although they are a long way off, and probably part of the reason why we don't have a release date for Project Eve yet is due to the fact that everything is so far off. But with it being so far away, definitely prior to release we'll get some clarification on what's going on with the platforms that this game is coming out for. And what I mean by that is that there are some that may have gotten the implication strictly off of its inclusion in the PlayStation Showcase and it being their first time seeing the game, that this game is a PlayStation exclusive or timed exclusive for the PlayStation 5. But around 9 months ago, when this game was around the time this game was first initially shown, DualShockers did a report about this game where they spoke about a press release that came out from Shift Up hinting that the game would be coming to PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. Something else that was also said was that upon its first reveal, Shift Up initially announced the game was coming to PC via Steam, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, but that those platforms aren't mentioned anymore. So what I would say in regards to this is that with this game showing up on the PlayStation Showcase is that Sony PlayStation absolutely has the marketing for this game. That's a given. Whether there has been any change in regards to its platforms that's going to remains to be seen. This game was being developed and self-published by Shift Up. So if Sony is now backing it, giving them some potentially much needed revenue in order to achieve the goals they would like to achieve with this game, that may have come with some stipulations about a timed exclusive release for the PlayStation 5. So until we get more information, this is what we have. Regardless, this is a title I'm definitely looking forward to in the future, but you let me know what you think about Project Eve. Is this a game that you're looking forward to? Just let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked the video, hit the dislike button if you did, and it's all good. And hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content about Project Eve in the future. Peace.